Tossed a country cake, we haven't had one for so long, I've actually forgotten what they look like.
Look at that, they've even got like a little hut outside. Paint all over the sofa, next scene. Listen to them geese. Right, we are back. And the transformation begins. Welcome to a new vlog. Starting this one off straight after the last one finished. So if you watched that one, Nick's been in the van this morning tidying up some of the wood that we cut. Let's have a look at...
Just doing the edging and things.
Let's have a look at one you've done.
Bear me 1 second, I'm just getting all this wood filler off here before it dries.
Lots to tidy up this morning by the looks of it.
I'm going to go and shower.
I'll do that, yes. Let's have a look at this wood.
Moment, we've got to get it off before it dries. Right, that's clean. Where's my lid?
The stack of wood which we cut yesterday is all there.
So, this is the nice edged. All the way around.
It's amazing what that stuff does, doesn't it?
Sanded, and then any imperfections, like here, filled and then sanded. This wood filler actually dries.
Let me have a look at them corners, they're amazing. So if you didn't see it on the vlog the other day, have you used it all? Have you got any left?
No, I've got loads left.
Where is it?
There. It's birch, but you can paint it. So it's on here.
So you
so
iron
they would be
it
just
on.
rough edges.
Yeah. You iron it on to the edges of wood to make it smooth.
Hence the iron.
Yeah. What's the power at? Because it went down to 89% last night.
When I came in this morning, it was 100. And it's been, well, let me check it now. Hold on. Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
There.
Where? Oh. Last
So,
one tidying up.
Yes, it went.
All the batteries have gone flat, by the way.
Ooh. Well, can't you plug them in? Are they charging now off the van?
That one is off the inverter, yeah. The irons can be disconnected. Batteries at 100%.
Perfect.
And I've been using iron for the last 2 hours.
Right, we're here at the garage. Shouldn't be too long today, though. We've not come in the van. We've come in the car. We're just going to cut these strips for the bottom of the kitchen cupboards, which we forgot to do yesterday. And then Nick says he wants to go out for some brunch.
Tossed a country cake, we haven't had one for so long, I've actually forgotten what they look like. Wood cut, just there. We only needed 2 pieces and it's the kickboard for the bottom of the kitchen units, which in the next few days will be all painted and looking pristine, just waiting for the worktop to turn up at the middle of the month. And Jesus Christ! It's difficult. That's Leigh getting out. It's a difficult junction to get out of that. And then we're pretty much waiting for the worktop there, aren't we? Yeah. And then once that turns up and the hob turns up, the gas guy that's going to do that did the boiler for us, I'm pointing behind as if it's behind me, but it's not. He's going to make sure that the cooker and the hob are plumbed in, or gassed in, or whatever they do with them. And then that'll be kitchen finished. We've got the splashback to put on the next few days. The hinges arrived today, so the cupboards, as long as we can get them painted today, should be able to be fixed onto the actual units today. And all that yesterday added 22.7 kilos onto our weight, which gives us 67 kilos back on the budget that we'd put in for the kitchen cupboard weights. Because we went for 12mm ply on the fronts rather than... Oh no, was it 9 we went for? 9mm ply on the door fronts, and I think the upper cupboards were 12 because they're more visible. But we saved a lot. We saved a lot on the weight budget. So before we go back to the lodge, we're going to go and have a cup of tea. We're off to a place in Old Town Bridlington called George's Tea Rooms. It's quite a kind of quaint, old-fashioned place. It's like bone china and traditional white bread and cucumber sandwiches type place. But they do nice homemade cakes. So we're going to head there. And not even seen this.
Never been to the outside of this place. Look at that, they've even got like a little hut outside. It says down here, more cabins, just follow the path.
Where?
Here. We always sit inside at this place, and the lady inside said, "You don't fancy going outside in this lovely weather?" We're like, "Well, go on then, we'll have a look."
Go. She's probably going to be looking for us, like, where's the dog?
It's like a frigging garden centre. Antiques.
That's That's called maximising space.
Yeah. Blimey. You find something new every day.
Can you remember them?
What?
That big wooden box over there.
Oh, like a PE thing?
Yeah, PE. You used to do. You used to run up to it, didn't you? And like
Try and
bunny
climb
hop over it, like.
How would you like?
Yeah, you'll have probably plonked onto it and then shuffled across.
They are nice. Very nice toasted currants.
You didn't mess about. I haven't even unwrapped my butter.
Well,
You're already on first bite.
There you go. No point in messing about.
You know what? They've warmed the butter so it's not soft.
Yeah, it is.
You can always tell a
Quality.
quality place when they warm the butter. They know what the customer wants. It's my new favourite place. They even cut the cakes in half for you because we weren't even going to have one. We were going to share. Lee's on the phone to his mum. So, like I said, we've been here hundreds of times but never seen this. So maybe when Stacey comes in December, she wants like an English country garden, we'll bring her here. Might be a bit cold to sit out, but I'm sure she'd absolutely love all the different floors of antiques in there.
Comfy there, sign van.
No. The bloody knees are killing me.
Right, so some more edging is going on. You just ironed that.
Yeah. These two are done. So they've got nice soft edges on the top. Then rubber the fronts on and the bits you won't see at the sides. So, and then these are just kind of rough, you're never going to see these.
No.
So just got to trim them and then sand them. It's the sanding that makes them smooth. Trimming, like you can hack it with a knife and it just looks really rough. But as soon as you sand it, they just blend in. You come to help?
Yeah, can do. Is it painting time yet for anything?
All that lot.
What we're going to do with all that lot?
Paint them.
Oh, paint them.
Yeah.
What, before we put them on?
Yeah.
I'll go get changed some painting gear.
Go on then.
Painting in the lodge. What could go wrong?
Keep watching.
What could go wrong?
We haven't got any dust sheets.
Next scene.
Well, you've opened every door and window, so this is lifting up for a start.
Paint all over the sofa. Next scene.
Well, if that blows in air, it probably will.
Well, put some on it so it won't.
Shut door.
You put these on it. Tried to wash some flip-flops, but it's ruined them.
It's ruined them. Why?
All this come off, which will glue down.
You absolute tool.
Well, they needed washing, but oh well, they'll be all right for just around lodge. Right, so we're going to paint this. Shall I put a Star Trek on?
We might as well, yeah.
Dark nights or sunny days, honey, you don't have to be afraid. I'm here with you always, just be here with me. Dead broke, a millionaire, I take them both long as you're there. Together without a care, you are all I need. I've tried and tried and tried all kinds of sizes, but none of them were tailored just for me. But I can't deny, and there's no big surprise, that the part I need is just your missing piece. Oh, so hot, a pouring rain, neither one could last always. You're my shelter and my shade, just be here with me. Yeah.
Right, first coat on all these. What's it looking like?
Dreadful.
Dreadful.
Well, it's just literally soaked. It's covered it, but
Yeah.
it's soaked into the wood.
Yeah, well, we knew it need
And that
more
one's
than
got
one.
A channel, which I'll need to wood fill, sand. But it's dried pretty quick.
So
And that's a panel that's not going to need another coat.
Nick's done these two as well, which are the bedroom cupboard doors, which we're doing white. You
old
can see
handles will be
straight
the
through
same for
there.
all.
Yeah, oh, the handles are all going to be the same, but the bedroom one's going to be white, so there's a bit of a sort of like distinction between the bedroom and the kitchen.
So when we come back, we're gonna
Second
go and get some
coat.
stuff. We're going to go and get the hinges from the Amazon locker now. When we come back, we will, well, fix that for a start with wood filler and then sand that down. That's for above the cupboard near the bed.
Right, we're back from our collections. Nick's thunder.
The thunder.
Yeah, it's started to rain and it looks like it's coming in again, which I don't mind because it's been red hot today. I'm just randomly holding out a tray of chips, which I'm just making to go with tea. Nick's on with painting. Then second coat. Still absolutely loving our air fryer, by the way. Can't recommend that enough. So I'm doing this. Chinese style glazed meatballs from HelloFresh. So I'll show you what it looks like when I've finished.
Lovely meaty balls, Lee's prepped.
Yes.
And have you enhanced this with Madonna in spices?
I have. So I'm a chef, see.
Do we get a sauce for it as well?
Yeah, it's got a sauce all over it.
Right, more sauce I meant.
If you could do me one favour and sort them green beans out,
Drain your beans.
Yeah.
I've given these a second coat. That's all I'm doing for tonight. It does soak it, because it's raw wood, the paint does soak it straight in, so the second and third coat create that sheeny shine thing. And I've done the 2 coats on that, and then we're going to sit down and watch, as usual, Star Trek.
Listen to them geese. All just landed on the lake, and it's thundering again and raining. And we're just waiting for these to dry. It's very hot. It's 26 degrees in the lodge. Nick is just working on our blog. Check us out at blog.thelodgeguys.com.
That's assuming I fix it.
Hopefully it should be working. If you check that out, there's some new blog posts on there and some free downloads and things like that. How are you liking that new screen?
I'd actually forgotten.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
So here comes the rain.
Oh.
Welcome to the next day, 7 o'clock or something like that. Just doing some editing, and Nick is up.
I found a roller which will hide the wood grain effect. So I'm just rolling, but I'm getting bits.
Is it better than the brushes?
Oh my god! Look at, I've already done 3 pieces. I've been at it about 30 seconds.
Why didn't you think of that yesterday?
Well, because yesterday it needed to get into it needed to soak in and give it like an undercoat. But look at the effect on that now. You can't really see it there. In fact, watch this one. I'll do this one. So you can see the light on that now, yeah? Right, watch this. It's got like a nicer finish.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this will be the last coat.
You know what could have been doing while we're doing this?
Making a cup of coffee.
Coffee could have been on.
I thought you were going to say that.
Right, we are waiting for this to dry. Do you think that's it then?
Don't know.
If it looks fine once it's dried, we're going to fit all the things back into the van.
We are when the handles turn up.
Oh, they're due today?
Yeah.
We've got some
10 o'clock tonight.
handles due today. Some nice wooden handles. Got us sunglasses on because we're just about to nip out. We're going to wait for that to dry. It's very hot today, so we're just going to nip out down into town. A couple of bits that we need to get. And we might have
Wednesday we're going home.
Yes,
It's
Wednesday
Monday.
we are going home.
So there'll be no van work on Wednesday.
No. I got an MRI scan. I haven't had one of those for a long time. Last time I had an MRI scan was when I had a spleen injury, which what set us off on our lodge journey. If
I hate to think what this one's going to set up us on.
I've got a little bit of pain in my back. I've had it for a few months, and the doctor said it's possibly a herniated disc. Don't know why I've got it. Don't know where it's come from. It might be my posture sat at the desk. I've talked about before. I do have bad posture, and I crouch over at the desk, slouch over. So we don't know. I'm going for an MRI scan just to make sure that's what it is. Obviously, with what happened earlier in the year with Nick's mum, we like to get things checked out now when anything ever happens. Although saying that, I keep telling Nick to go and get his stomach checked out, but he won't.
Yeah, but then it comes on for 3 days and then goes for a month or 3 weeks.
It's red hot. Right, let's go out. Let's go, and we'll get a few bits, and then when we'll call somewhere for a coffee or something. Just going to have a very random chat with you now. Something I was thinking about yesterday. First of all, Nick's listening to one of his favourite country singers, Brett Young.
I know I like Cole Swindle now.
Oh, I like Cole Swindle, but you do like Brett Young as well. Mainly because he's very cute, but he has some good songs.
We first discovered it when we were in the... what were they named?
It was
hotel?
in Grand Canyon.
Where we'd stayed originally, but not where we stayed last.
The Grand Canyon Hotel, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it.
And
it was in the bar.
we're in the bar, and a song by Brett Young just came on, And whenever we're in America, I've said before, we always listen to country music, and we started listening to it now, like modern country, not like, nothing wrong with Dolly Parton, but not like Dolly Parton and like 80s country and stuff, but modern country. So the playlist we'll listen to, I think, is called Top Country Hits 2023. We like all the stuff on that.
Cole Swindle is my favourite.
I like Jordan Daniels.
She Had Me at Heads Carolina.
I like
current favourite song.
The one that's called Next Thing You Know.
It's too depressing, that.
Next thing you know. Anyway,
You're dead.
no.
Yeah, that's
a lot
how it goes.
Country songs are very melancholy, like about how quick time goes, how quick your life goes, and it's just a reminder to make every day count.
And it's
like
always about whiskey and women as well.
Whiskey, women,
chasing the girl.
There are some LGBTQ country singers as well.
We haven't got around to listening to them.
No,
yet.
no. My random conversation, we're going to be about coffee, and we always say now, let's go out for a coffee, and we go out for coffees, and we go to Costa, and we have flat whites, and we have lattes, and we have cappuccinos, and we love it. And I was thinking, how did we get into it all? Because we used to just only drink tea, didn't we? I used to only drink green tea and peppermint tea, and we always used to go out and get just a cup of tea whenever we used to go out. Well, I know how, because I was thinking about it. It's Bob and Marie, our friend down in Wales.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. They came to our house. Oh no, we went to their house, and they had the
cafetiere.
Percolator, cafetiere.
Yeah.
And we were having coffee at their house, and we were like, oh yeah, we might quite like one of those actually.
Which we did buy.
And we went, and the push down ones, and we had that for a while, didn't we?
Then it went in a cupboard.
Then it went in a cupboard. I think we went to their house again, and they had like a, what do you call them that we use? The percolator one.
Filter.
The filter coffee one. And like I said, this is a random conversation. And so we went down to Tesco years and years ago and got one for £15.
And said we'll never use it.
And we've used it almost every day since. So they got us onto coffee. So hi guys, if you're watching, we are hopefully going to go and see them this year.
November.
Later on this year, we've got plans, if all goes to plan. We've not seen them for a long time. They live in Wales, very, very far down south in Wales. So there you go, that's how we got onto coffee. So
very random.
Thank them for all our coffee scenes that we have in the vlogs. I remember the days when I didn't even want to go into Starbucks and Costa coffee, because all I used to drink was tea. I was like, I'm not paying like £3-4 quid for a tea bag and
what
some
you do
milk.
now?
Well no, I usually have coffee now, don't I? So coffee feels a bit more expensive and special, do you know what I mean?
It is expensive.
Right, so speaking of that, have a think about where we're going to go for a coffee.
We need to get you some Alka-Seltzer XS, because we've used a few.
I ran out when I had a migraine the other day, so I'm just going to get some more.
First stop, Tesco.
And just like she was listening to me, Dolly Parton's just come on absolute country. Right, we're getting some protein chocolate. We wanted the chocolate puddings.
Come on, spit it out.
They've only got salted caramel ones, so we're going to try those.
Amazing.
But they've got these in chocolate protein pudding, so we're going to try that brand as well. Right, we've stopped off for coffee. I love it when you come to somewhere and get a flat white and it comes in a huge mug rather than like a little tiny dollhouse one, and a biscuit as well. Poached egg on toast for me. Oh, they look nice. Bit of brown sauce.
You can keep your eggs, thanks. At least it's not runny yolk.
Right, just getting some steps in now. We've had that breakfast. Having a little mooch before we get back to Vanbuild. More painting.
I'm waiting. I mean, we're in town where the Amazon locker is, and I'm hoping the oak handles get delivered. Then we won't have to come back later to fit the handles. But right, when we get back, the paint will have dried sufficient enough to be able to put them on the kitchen, and then it's going to look completely transformed. Yes, I didn't rate that sausage sandwich. The bread kind of collapsed. That's why I gave half to Lee.
And
I thought I'd shared it with him just to be kind, but I just didn't like it.
No, I thought you'd just eaten enough. I don't know.
I didn't enough. I didn't enough because it was rubbish.
Were beautiful. You don't have to do much to beat that Morrison's what I had, but that was really nice.
So we're getting a bit of exercise walking around the park. Hoping I get the text. If not, we're going to go back to the car, and then we're going to go back and first of all, Lee's got to tidy up the inside of the van because the floor is full of birch, oak, wood, iron-on edging things that I was doing yesterday.
I've tidied them up already.
No, there was more, yeah. The paint should obviously be dry now, and finally, I'm looking forward to the transformation, and if we've got time later on today,
what about the
we'll splashback? Yes, we'll have a look at that. We have got to sand the wall down. There is a ridge in it, which I'm hoping the thickness of the splashback will hide the ridge, but we'll find out when we get back. And the mortise lock, we had a bit of a drama with it. We installed it into the top of the door, didn't test it or anything, got the star key, and the damn thing won't work. It's a faulty lock, which somebody's put back in my toolbox years ago. And there's no way to get the door off because it's got the panel stuck onto it. So short of disassembling the entire wall, I managed to find, well, I didn't find, our friend Simon found a long barreled mortise lock that happens to have the hole which will actually fall in coinciding with the black beams, which is where the other one is, which I didn't know that even existed. But anyway, I ordered it and that's turned up, so we have to fit that today as well. And then we'll have a lock on the door at the midpoint rather than just at the top, which should hopefully cure it. But
I'm trying to stand up straight as
we have to. What?
For my back, I'm trying to make the posture.
You mean instead of like Quasimodo when you're like hunched over like this?
I can't help it, it's just how my body is made.
I'm afraid you inherit your dad's posture.
I know, but I'm trying to. I was just talking to my friend Lisa about MRI scans, and I was saying I once had an MRI scan years and years ago for my tinnitus, about 20 years ago, and I went in head first, and it took ages, and I was just in there like.
I think I'd rather ride Mission Space than do that.
The worst bit is, on an MRI scan, over your face, they sometimes put like a thing to hold your face flat.
It's making me panic.
I had a second, this is 20 years ago, I had a second where I was just about to freak out and panic and say, no, I can't do this.
That would be me.
But I did it, and then when I had my spleen, I went in feet first. And I didn't open my eyes once that time. So I'm hoping for feet first again this time.
How long do you go in for?
Well, it depends where they're scanning, so I guess it's different for each one.
Oof. More than a few seconds,
Yeah.
All it takes is one thought and your mind just runs.
No. Which is why I try not to. When I go in for them, I just close my eyes and sort of like think of nice things, like play things through in my head and.
Nice things while laid in an MRI scanner.
Well, you should get to put some earphones on and
if you're gonna have a scanner, I'd rather have a CAT scan because they're like the donut machines then. So, right, let's get back to the car.
Right, we are back and the transformation begins.
So that's what it looks like right now. Looks very blue.
Don't say blue, I want green.
Yeah, but it looks blue.
Don't say blue, because it'll put me off.
That's all I can see, blue. Different lights. When it's got a wood colour against it, it might look alright. I'm just going to fit a push to open catch.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
And then I'm going to put the rest
test
of the
it. Oh, I need to tidy up as well. So...
Right, that one's on.
Let's get some light in here. So push, right, okay, yeah, push to open. That should make things better.
Yeah, because at the minute you have to put it underneath and pull it, but with the push to open you push it and there'll be no handles on the lower half. That's the plan.
Right, let's test this. Ooh.
Absolutely garbage, these things. Oh, I think I'm going to send these back.
Let's have a look.
They don't catch.
Oh.
They were saying with the door up there, when they did catch, they didn't hold a fart. What's wrong with that?
That sounds like it's doing it.
Right, pass me that.
Well, why is it not working?
Because they're crap. I think I'll send all 6 back and get something else that works. Let me just loosen it a little bit and move it forward slightly.
So it catches.
It catches, but it's not. You tilt the van. If you tilt the van, that is not going to hold.
Right, original catch back on. So that's what the door looks like now. It's painted, and Nick's just putting this one on above the
we may end up gluing these on, but for now I'm just putting magnetic patches on so we can get easy access.
Yeah, this is just a fake front. But yeah, until the hob's in, the hob hasn't arrived yet, the hob's going there. At least we can get into it. We've decided we think we're keeping the toilet because we've looked and they're all the same kind of depth, and I think that one's perfect. I think it's a really nice toilet.
Yeah, well, you give it out. You give it a go the first time. We'll see what happens.
Fine. It's starting to look like a proper kitchen.
Right, they're lined up. There's going to be a lot of touch-ups, like there's marks, there's...
Maybe we do need to put handles on then, we won't be touching the paint.
No, because it'll wipe, it's just not super dry yet.
2 cupboards on. The third one about to be put on.
This is where the imperfections of the van start showing warped wood and things
yeah,
like
they're not fitting 100%, but it is a van, you can't expect it to be. So they look alright from the front, but they come out a little bit.
That's the warpness in the wood.
Yeah, but it's fine, and it looks good from the front. So, not much you can do when you're in a van. Right, Nick's live reaction. He's not put it down yet.
I don't do it because I know it's not going to be lined up. It needs to be... Oh, it's just slightly off on that axis. But you know...
Pretty damn good.
I can live with that. It's slightly forwards at the top here. But again, it might just be like wood warp. But I can live with that. I definitely can. Oh no, I don't like that.
Well, as I said, it's a van. You can't expect everything to be perfectly
no, but
lined
if I put
up.
stoppers on, like cushioners.
Yeah. Right, this bit is for...
It's for the flip down thing. It's like a support beam to attach the hinges to. So it will go there, like that. And the hinges will attach to it and it will allow the drawer to flip downwards. So we'll just need some L brackets now to put them on.
Looking good.
Thank you. What about the van?
So, we have a decision to make.
We have. You've got to see through
the handles came, by the way. That's
yeah,
what
so
Nick
these are the oak handles. So they're going to go in there and there's going to be one on each side. I've got to measure them precisely. Then we have to decide whether we want to have, and ignore the colour on this, some oak strips. These are birch strips at the minute, but you can get oak ones just to give it a bit of edge to it, because on that side it's just going to be a white cupboard with an oak handle, and I think a bit of wood on it would basically bring out the plainness of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it'll obviously look better when it's oak.
When it's the right colour. Shall I order some?
I think so, yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
Right, new mortise lock is in. The other one's disabled now. So I've put a new one in, which actually is exactly the same as the other one. It's a little bit faulty. So you can see there. So I may put a... see, it's jammed, look. But it works. I may put...
Let's have a look. Close it and let's have a look.
Hold on, I need to just cut a little bit of carpet out here because it's going to get jammed in the lock. Hang on 1 second. There we go. So... shut the door. Locked.
And next thing,
We got
ta-da! We have door handles.
Handles. These don't come up as high as I thought because I hit my head on them. But they're alright if you're like less than 6 foot.
Well,
there we go. I've still got 2 more cupboard doors to fit and the handles, and I'll do that tomorrow. And then I'm going to order the oak trim tonight just to give them a bit of an edging. I just think it'll add a little bit of a specialness to it. And then all this at the bottom here is kind of
done.
Done. Ready?
I love it. It's like a little mini apartment.
I can't believe it. I just hope the kitchen worktop fits.
Well,
I just hope we've not made a mistake on that. Right, question is, do you want a keyhole on the other side?
What, so we can... what, can you put a key in each side at once or not? Well, I don't see point then. Back in the lodge, just creating a HelloFresh. Got Nick as a helper. He's cutting the chicken that I've just air fried. We are doing roasted chicken and chive sauce with spinach and potatoes. So There's the sauce. That is all done. The potatoes are just about ready. And I'm going to have a cheeky glass of wine.
I love wine. Do don't you need to like hold it at your elbow and go like that?
No.
Are you sure?
That's just
steak.
Story.
God, it smells amazing. I can smell the chive and cream sauce. Right, glass of wine. Deep Space Nine. Let's go.
Welcome to the next day. I'm just editing. Nick's painting.
Again.
It's very grim today, so we've got all the lights on. It's only 7 a.m. in the morning. You gonna make coffee then?
No. Busy.
Right, it's an hour or so later. We had that coffee. Nick finished these. Are these finished now?
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near. So I've got to give those some more coats by the sounds of it. It's absolutely slashing it down. It's been slashing it down for hours. But at least it's cooled it down a bit because it has been a little bit hot these last few days in the lodge.
We've got post office to go to.
Some chores to do.
We've got sending our crappy brackets back to Amazon that won't actually grip. Yeah. We're picking up some hinges. We are...
So anyway...
going to the garage to install two
shelves.
shelves.
All happening in the next vlog because I'm going to finish the vlog now.
Okay, bye.
So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button and click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. Let us know what you're thinking of the van build and anything else that we're getting up to. Always like to hear from you guys. And we'll see you on the next vlog. Bye.